So Lil Miss LaLa is speaking on the Holly and DDG situation, and to be honest, I'm confused on why. Because I'm pretty sure she doesn't say much at all. I'm pretty sure this is probably just her talking about herself and literally nothing about the situation, nothing to actually add any sort of detail, no context, anything. How much you want to bet? Before we even get into the video, how much you want to bet? I'm calling it right now. She gonna just say a whole bunch of heap of bullshit. And I ain't got no problem with LaLa. I fuck with LaLa in a nonsensical, unexistent sense. Skip all this shit. This shit too quiet, man. Start the stream.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
She scratching her head. She already knows she finna get on here and start saying some bullshit. That head scratch was everything I
So
needed to see.
clearly I know why everyone's here.
LaLa the island gal. Ain't she from Atlanta? How's she an
Hold
island
on,
gal?
guys.
LaLa, ain't she from Atlanta? Or is she really from the islands?
Turn off my Instagram comments. I mean,
LaLa
there's
looked
only
like
so
if she
much.
was from somewhere, if it wasn't from America, LaLa looked like she would be from like East Africa or some shit. She looked like a East African, like on some Tyler shit. I could see her being from East Africa.
Okay, so first of all, this is
Can
the
you start talking?
one
My
and
mama yelling
only
in the back. I don't
time.
want no one to
I know
hear
I
that
said that a
shit.
lot, but this is a different situation. Like, this is serious. This is the one and only time that I'm going to address this and talk about this, and you will not hear about this again.
All right, bet.
So
What you got to say, LaLa? What you got to say?
I just want to firstly say that.
All right. We already starting off
It's
weak.
unfortunate that I'm now even brought into something that has nothing to do with me. And before I continue, like, I just want y'all to know, I know things are entertaining, and at the end of the day, these are real people's lives. Like, these are real people's lives, real
Okay.
people's feelings, situations.
True, true,
And it's
true.
more than content and gossip and entertainment at
Right,
the end
right,
of the
right,
day.
right, right.
So, first and foremost,
Somebody said, "Ho,
hold
bah."
on. My thing is not showing.
Some nigga said, "Did he crack her or what?" There's something wrong with you niggas.
One sec, guys.
Listen, I will say I know a little bit about what's going on. It's been all over my For You. I'm pretty sure it's been on your For You. The Holly and DDG situation. DDG just recently went to court and he got himself an emergency order where he's basically trying to tell the judges that he does not want her going outside the state with Halo. That's basically what's happening, to summarize it all up. Okay? And he dropped the court docs. It's 156 pages. Everybody is reviewing this shit. Literally, everybody is reviewing this shit. And when I say everybody is reviewing this shit, nigga, I mean literally everyone is reviewing this shit. I can't emphasize enough the literal part. So, really, YouTube is in an uproar right now. It's going up. That's why my content is taking a big hit. As you can see, the videos that I dropped, the two videos got 6 or 2 views, right? It's not like you feel me? I went from a fucking Soldier Boy video getting over 1,000 views to now my content ain't really doing shit. It's like nobody want to tune in. And why? It's because of the DDG and Holly shit. It's literally taking over the internet right now. Promise you. Other than that, so yeah, that's what she's basically speaking about. She's speaking about one of the text messages that has been leaked and shown, saying, well, basically Holly saying in the messages that DDG was cheating on her with LaLa on some accusation, making assumptions, on some insecure, thinking this, thinking that type shit. Um, I'm not saying she's wrong for it. I'm not saying she's in the right for it, but I am saying that It's a little messy, and it does explain enough about their situation, and it does align with a lot of the things that's already been being said, and that's all I got for that. I'm not gonna review it. I'm not gonna review the situation. I will not be pulling up no court docs to read any court docs. No, none of that. I don't even want to review the situation with DDG and Holly. I don't care. I just want to review this video about LaLa talking about it because I thought it would be funny. And I thought it'd be a good idea because LaLa ain't gonna say shit that's actually gonna give any sort of value to this situation at all. She just gonna say a whole bunch of blabber. Watch. And this shit is 26 minutes long for no reason.
Oh no. One sec.
I'm a minute over the mark. I'm a minute over the mark. You feel me? To all that haters out there, do you feel better yet?
Okay, but let's just get into it.
I'm a minute over the mark. Hey man, don't lose your head.
Clearly, I know why y'all are here, what you want to hear me say. Again, I'm not really even in the mood to do this, but I do owe it to myself and just the people involved to clear some stuff up.
See, so, I owe it to myself.
One, let me just
honestly, she don't owe anything. You don't have to speak on it.
Nothing sexual has ever gone on between me and Daryl. Point blank, period. Like, let's just start there. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let her keep talking, but I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause it because I got something to say. Because this is solidifying and clarifying my predictions.
For me to even speak on because legally, I don't want to say too much. Legally,
right.
Legally, Daryl cannot say anything. So
right.
I'm gonna say what I can. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna keep this brief.
All right.
But,
but
the context behind these accusations in general is stemming from a group trip that our whole friend group went on, right?
Okay, now she's talking about it a little bit.
Trip, and everyone on this trip can confirm there was nothing weird going on. I wasn't even staying near them. It was for someone's birthday. Let's start there. There was never anything sneaky going on.
Nothing sneaky going on.
Me and Daryl's relationship has always been strictly started off as business. Obviously, if you know, you know. Like,
obviously,
he put me onto YouTube. Started off there. Grew up friendship has always remained platonic.
Yep, of course.
So it's very unfortunate. Like, I know people already have this narrative because it's just hard to believe that a guy and a girl can be friends. Like, it's
hard to believe
that me and him or any other guy and girl can just strictly be platonic friends. Okay, but
never heard of it.
Ever gone on past that ever?
Yeah, let me pause right there. They were in Mexico. That's what I wanted to say. She's talking about the time when they were in Mexico. Okay.
And yeah, again, like, I need to be careful with my words just legally, but this is just a weird situation. Like, I feel like people already have thoughts in their head, so it's easy to run with the narrative. But like I said before, like, at the end of the day, these are people's real lives. Like, y'all have to remember that. This is not funny. This is not like I've seen certain stuff that I don't agree with because I just don't think this is anything to, like, laugh about. And
so far, 7 minutes in, she hasn't said shit, y'all. I think this video was unnecessary. She did not have to make it. I don't even know why she's speaking on it. And it's not because I think she shouldn't speak on it. It's because she ain't got shit to say about it. She just made a video. She just sparked up the stream and started talking about it. What do you need to talk about it for? Are people on the internet actually throwing LaLa name under the bus because they seen in a text message that Holly was tripping out about LaLa? Accusing DDG for fucking LaLa on the trip to Mexico? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen nobody say anything about LaLa. I've been seeing everybody talk about DDG and Holly and saying DDG is at fault. DDG was the one putting Holly under the stress. DDG was the one that was making Holly feel the way that she was feeling. DDG was making Holly feel like she needed to accuse or she needed to think a certain way when he was with LaLa or when he was with any of these women. DDG was making Holly feel like he was cheating on her, making her feel that she couldn't trust him. So I ain't seen nothing about LaLa. So why is LaLa addressing something that really ain't got nothing to do with her? You are in a text message, but you're not in the discussion. You're not in the discussion. The text message wasn't even about you. The text message was a bigger picture. The text message was about the complete complete delusion, and I don't even want to say delusion. That's disrespectful. I'm gonna use a different term. The text message was basically just about a complete and clear picture of exactly what DDG was going through with the woman that he had a child by. It was simply just that, explaining exactly what DDG was going through with Holly, how she was treating him, how she acted towards him. Um, it had nothing to do with LaLa. Who's talking about LaLa in this situation? Nobody. So I'm confused on why she made this video. What is she clearing the air about? I've heard this a million times from LaLa and everybody else. We're just platonic friends. We know. Why you keep saying it? People are going to always keep running with the narrative. You ain't got to say it 50 billion times. And even if you do want to say it again, why are you saying it again talking about the Holly and DDG situation? Like, it seemed like she just came on here to explain to everybody and trying to clear the air that I ain't never fucked Moo. I ain't never fucked DDG. It's not one time I ever had sex with bro. That's all she came on here to clear up. Is that people need to stop running with this rumor that I slept with DDG. She not here to actually talk about, oh no, I never slept with DDG, or I never made it seem in any sort of way, shape, or form that I did anything with him when he was with Holly. So I don't want y'all to come bash me and think that I'm that girl. No, she's coming on here specifically just to say I ain't fuck DDG. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck y'all talking about? I ain't never slept with that man. I never will sleep with that man. We friends. That's what it sounded like she came on here to do.
Outside of myself, like other feelings are involved. I'm not even really referring to just me.
I'm telling you,
But
this ain't had really
at the
nothing
time
to
of
do
this
with
trip,
LaLa
we
for her to
all
make a
went
video.
on this trip
26-minute
for
video.
someone's birthday. It was a group trip.
And I mean, it's not.
Many other people
It's definitely not her. It's not her video. But I'm just saying, 26 minutes talking about nothing.
were there, like many other people. Again, I'm not going to name names because legally I just don't want to say certain stuff, okay? But it was a group trip that we all went on. Again, I wasn't even staying near him. And at the time, Hallie saw that I was there, saw that I was on this trip with him. And of course, she had every right to like jump to conclusions at that point because I would have done the same thing. Like, I'm a girl. I know how it is. I've been in relationships. I'ma feel away if someone I'm dealing with, even if we're on and off, like if that's the person I'm dealing with and they go somewhere and whatever. And girls, you know, when you're in love and you're going through emotions, you feel things, and that's really all that was. Like, wait, sorry, I can't even.
Is
I
she
can't even
pandering?
I mean, hold on.
I don't
My
like that
chat is
pandering
not showing
shit.
right now, guys. Uh-oh.
We can't sit here and allow people to say it's okay for somebody else, right? AKA another gender, to act a certain way when the other gender does it, it's always a problem. I have not seen or heard one woman that ever heard or seen a man accuse his woman of cheating on him say it's okay. Every time I've heard of a man accusing his woman of cheating on him or doing any sort of egregious acts towards him without any proof, and it gets out onto the internet, every woman on the planet from all across the country gets on Twitter and calls that nigga all sorts of names, all sorts of, you're insecure. Nigga, why would you even get with her if you ain't trust her in the first place? I'm talking about men and women getting on this nigga's ass, ripping him to shreds, telling this nigga, hey, bro, you weak as fuck. What the fuck you getting on the internet telling us for? Shut the fuck up. But then when a woman does it, it's okay. I'm a woman. I understand. We feel that way sometimes. We get emotional. Sometimes we think some things about our man. When they outside in a club or whatever they doing, sometimes we think they cheating, and that's okay. We that's normal. Women should be able to do that. There's nothing wrong with a woman thinking and accusing her man for cheating on her. The fuck is going on?
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Hold
bro,
on, guys.
hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This double standard shit gotta end.
But anyways, at the time of this trip that we were all on as a friend group, Hallie did reach out to me and we had a private conversation. Again, I'm not going to disclose details because that's between me and her, and out of respect for what's going on and for their privacy, it's not my place to disclose that information. But me and her had our own conversation. And at the time, like when she reached out to me, I completely understood why, because I've been in those shoes. Like I've dated someone and had assumptions of who they're around and whatever the case.
See
and
what
it
I
doesn't
tell
help
you.
that this is something people already just thought, you know? Like I've known him for a very long time, and like I said, we've always had a platonic friendship. So it might be easy to just assume, okay, like he's been around this girl. There's no way nothing has happened. Like there's no way we can be on a group trip and it really just be that. And it was for a birthday at that. Like it wasn't even for him. It wasn't for me.
So I'm confused. Should platonic friendships be a thing? Because she's saying we're just platonic friends, but she's also saying it's okay that Holly was thinking us, me and DDG, as platonic friends, we're doing something. So it seems like being platonic friends is not okay because it gets in the way of people's relationships. It will make the partner think something. And if you don't think that the partner thinking something with about you being a platonic friend to their partner or their lover, if you don't think that it's not anything wrong with that, well then you also should be able to think that there's nothing wrong with if you say platonic friendships between a man and a woman should not exist because it doesn't cause anything but mischief. Because if you say you do the same exact thing, why are we having platonic friends then? Why not we just stop the platonic friendship shit so it could stop our partners and the people that we with from thinking something, right? Because that would solve the issue. Because none of this would never had happened if y'all wasn't platonic friends. So I'm confused. Can men and women actually be platonic friends? This seemed like an oxymoron to me. This explanation doesn't seem like men and women can actually be platonic friends. It seems like when men and women are platonic friends, it doesn't work out. Whether it may be external forces or internal forces being played at will here. So that's what I'm confused. Like LaLa is talking about we're platonic friends, nothing ever went on, but then also saying, but it's okay that Holly thought that us as platonic friends was fucking each other. Literally in the text message, Holly talking about you put your penis and LaLa in Mexico. So it's okay that she was thinking that extreme about you and DDG, your platonic friend? I don't know, man. That doesn't add up to me. And she keep
But
talking
yeah,
about just this DDG and
after the
platonic shit.
situation, after we went on the trip,
She came on here just to
she
talk about not that she ain't fuck DDG. That's it. She just came on here to say I ain't fuck DDG. That's it.
did hit me up. She reached out to me. We had a long conversation about it. Things were cleared up, and rightfully so. Like I didn't even feel any type of way when I found out when she hit me because I understood. I 100% understood. Like I said, I've been in that position, and we had a conversation.
So then normalizing men and women being friends and men and women having friendships is null and void. Because if you understand, then that means you will also be okay with if somebody came to you and said, I don't think men and women should be friends. Because then you just said, if a woman is accusing me sleeping with their man and we're friends, I 100% understand where she's coming from. I would feel the same way. But then you 100% must understand that women and men can't be friends then. Because then that problem is something that can arise. And you will be okay with that, right? Because you're empathetic enough to say, you know what? You're right. I don't think women and men should be friends because it will avoid a lot of problems in their relationships. I don't think women and men should be friends because it will avoid a lot of problems, period. So you know what? I agree with you. You're right. Men and women shouldn't be friends. Because when men and women are friends, things get, you feel me? A lot of things get taken out of order. Right? Right? And we not just talking about the friendship itself. We talk about other people, girlfriends, other people, maybe friends, family, right? So it's like, yeah, you could be friends, but clearly being friends with a man, being friends with a woman, don't seem like it works out all that well, does it? Nigga, and I don't want nobody saying, well, they work out well. Nigga, shut up. Pussy. The fuck? Captain Obvious? Nigga, we know.
Things were cleared up
That shit is
ever
not
since
for
then.
the
We've been
general,
on
though.
good terms, and this
Clearly.
is something that happened so long ago. So and I'm not here to put anyone down. I'm not here to, give you some extra tea out of respect for like many people involved. That's not my place. All I can say is my end. All I can do is clear up my side of it. It is unfortunate that this is even a situation. It's unfortunate that I'm even involved. Like, one second, guys. I'm getting a call. Hold on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The
My
shit
text
Holly
message
was
right now.
saying was crazy. Like, she wasn't just accusing LaLa. She was literally saying DDG was fucking her.
Um,
She was literally saying in
yeah, it's
text
just a sad
messages
situation
he was putting
regardless.
his
Like,
dick in her.
I'm sure neither of them or anyone that's in these shoes would have wanted it to turn out this way, but there's way more important things involved
It
in that
wasn't just
space. So,
accusations, bro. It was
like, I
statements.
already know no matter what I say is going to either be taken out of context, is either going to be, like, I'm not expecting people to believe me. I'm not expecting any of that. But like I said, all I can really do is just say my side and leave it at that. So,
She didn't even say her side, y'all. Did anybody else hear her side? I didn't. All I heard was her say, I ain't fuck DDG. I ain't fuck DDG. That's all I heard her say. I just heard her say, I ain't fuck that man.
hold on, guys. My
I
thing
feel
is
like we
acting
already covered
up.
this shit 20 times already. We know
I
y'all
know I don't
platonic
have to explain
friends.
myself, but my character is being tested, and I feel like,
No,
you
the
know,
fuck it's not. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't watch something that's bullshit and just let it fly. Like, I ain't got nothing against LaLa, but your character is not being tested. It's not being tested. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know what a character being tested actually is. If you think that this situation is your character being tested, this ain't got nothing to do with you. You honestly, to be honest, you did not have to make a video, or I mean, go on stream. My bad, stream. You did not have to go on stream and speak about any of this. Because even after this stream, it's still gonna be people that think you fuck DDG. The only way that any of this will make sense is if you cut DDG off as a platonic quote unquote friend forever. My bad, I'm being now say quote unquote. I didn't say quote unquote because I don't believe they platonic. I say quote unquote because I don't really believe in platonic friendships unless like for me, you friends with a dyke bitch. Like unless she is stud. Like I'm talking about ugly stud. Like I'm talking about she a big burly bitch. Like a big bear. The bitch is a grizzly. Other than that, um, so I don't understand why she made a video, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like LaLa cool and all. I ain't got nothing, no problem against LaLa. Like she seemed, you feel me? She seemed, she a little airheady. You feel me? She a little mellow. She chill. Always looking high. This is the first time I've seen her where it doesn't look like she sparked up. But it's just like you didn't have to make a video on this. This shit was unnecessary, and they explained nothing. Like the video was pointless. Yeah, I'm sorry, but when there's something that I'm watching or when there's something around me or when I see something that's pointless, I gotta get on it. Like, why did this have to be something in the first place? 11 minutes in and she ain't talk about shit. Literally everything
yeah,
she
like
said is
it's
already out. Like the Mexico trip, them talking like people thinking, oh, or my bad, Holly saying LaLa was fucking DDG. Like all of that is already out. Everyone in their mama is covering that. Everyone. She did not have to speak on it, man. I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. She did not have to speak on this.
genuinely possible to actually have a platonic friendship with a guy. Like, it's possible, but like I said, I've
Like
been
she
on the
keep bringing up the friendship part. She keep bringing up, oh, I'm not fucking DDG. I'm not. She keeps on emphasizing. She keeps on stressing the I'm not fucking DDG. We're just platonic. We're just platonic. Clearly, this is not about to. This is not to clear her name or clear the air. Okay, because we already heard this from LaLa and DDG himself multiple times. This is simply just she's annoyed with motherfuckers thinking that she actually fucked DDG, and she want people to really, really know. And I guess this was a perfect time for her to do it because it. I guess since her name is in the messages, so now this is a perfect time for her to really come out and be like, y'all, shut the fuck up. I ain't fuck that man. This is a perfect time for her to say, yo, I ain't fuck that nigga. Stop going around saying I fucked that nigga. I'm not his ball. Right? What's that lingo? I'm not his ball. That's what LaLa is trying to. She trying to drum it in y'all heads. That's it. That's the reason why she sparked up the stream. She just tired of y'all saying that y'all fucking. They fucking.
other end where that was hard for me to believe. And I get it. Like, she is not wrong and was not wrong for feeling how she felt and for making assumptions.
But I
Because
get it though. I get it though. She tired of doing all this shit and trying to live out her life and do content and whatever whoopty whoop whoop, and everybody is associating her with DDG, not in the sense of friendship, but in the sense of, oh, you fuck DDG, or you and DDG had like a little something going on. You feel me?
I have been in that position, like 100%.
So I
But
get it.
again, like I
I
said,
get it
me
to
and
an
her,
extent for sure.
at this time,
But she
which was
did not
so
have to
long
make
ago,
a
have
video.
already had conversations and have been cool since then. So but like even before this happened, I already told you guys, like, just for myself, I wanted to kind of separate, start doing more girl content, just like kind of doing my own thing, because this is really just what comes with this kind of being on the internet, being involved.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
why
kind of
she made a
inevitable.
video. I'm gonna
I
be
feel like
honest.
whether I'm in a good situation or not, people are gonna find something. So
I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all. I don't know why she made a vid.
yeah, guys, I don't know.
I
I really
personally
just
don't think
hopped on
this needed to
here
be a video at all.
to say that. Like, assumptions are gonna be assumptions. Y'all or anyone believing whatever, y'all aren't wrong for that. That's your opinion, but it does suck when that isn't really the case. Like, and it's out of my control at this point. I did just want to come on here and say what I needed to say. I don't even really know what else I could do on stream today. I kind of just... Okay, y'all are talking about something else that I'm honestly not even aware of. But yeah. React to my...
That's it, bro. I'm not reacting to this shit no more. 26 minutes of nothing. Like, bro, I can't believe I just sat through 14 minutes of this shit. But this is the closest that I'm gonna come to reacting to anything pertaining to DDG and Holly's situation. I am not about to do any sort of reporting, none of that. Listen, nigga, I may do my little due diligence when it comes to, like, you feel me, being a very complex, out of order ass nigga, but I'm not that out of order. Like, I don't want to read no documents. I don't want to pull up any sheets. I don't want to pull up 156 pages or nothing. Like, nah, bro. I'm gonna let all the shit that Holly and DDG is going through, just let it be their business. That's it. I just wanted to react to this video because I just wanted to show y'all LaLa ain't talked about a damn thing in this motherfucker, and I knew she wasn't gonna talk about a damn thing in this motherfucker. Um, Other than that, yeah. So I might react to the climax, right? So I might react to the tipping point. Like whatever happens after Holly and DDG's court hearings and stuff like that, I react to the verdict. That's what I'll react to. I might react to the verdict, see who gets full custody, see if they get 50-50, whatever happens, whatever verdict that they get. That's what I'll react to, and then I'll put it on my channel. Other than that, bro, like, comment, subscribe, please. Yes, I'm begging. Nigga, it's a lot going on right now. And I feel like if y'all like, comment, and subscribe, a lot of the stuff that's going on will stop. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm like a god that you gotta worship. You like, comment, and subscribe, that's your worshiping. I'm the god. Worship me, I promise you all this bullshit happening in your life gonna stop. I'm a genie, my nigga. Do your research. Check this, the stat.